On a very good day, I enter the mall, make her buy drinks, so me and my guys go ball for night. Now so I sight this girl from afar. On my way till she carry, baba, her future go bright.
There's no lies, I don't sight this chicala from afar. Fire eyes, cute smile, and a very bad eyes. No dollar for any reason. On my day, I to see fine girls for this summer season, so make you put a fizzy.
But leave her they fail, leave her they caught, leave her they boss. Vibes no day, I for life, make we come out. Fever they do me, my guy, body they hot. This girl be like I'm in not her, we are miss for not.
See me bash bash, the way she shaking her hands, I want to lash. If she give me attention, me I go dash cash, even if in my last cash.
But DWSSY, why they panic like person where I jump for SS1? Just pour out all of your mind, everything will be fine. I'm all go to the sky, number one to shine.
What's begin shake for my mouth, like say I chop out porridge. With my fully branded DC, I summon courage. They call me Dwessy. Please can I know your name? My name is Omoshalewa and I just came from the States. Omoshalewa, we attack Karawa. I love the way you whine and the way you walk. I love the way you move, I want to chaya. Why you look me, say you be ayan. As a big boy where I be, I subtle abuse. I don't know say na apart from now you they feel. You wanna chill with the big boys, give me your delete with a smile on her face. She type and quick, we begin chat to begin vibe. Well I don't with this one, now I tell Didi, Otu for me loti.
See your Dwessy collection, my guy, I always trust you. You get drip as emergency word for general hospital. Take me to you, plan a date, we draw money for our sake. But then I both put from city Chinese or for good day. Give a lines.
Glad to know you're staying with us. That was Dwessy live on your screen. Well, he's right here with us in the studio. Dwessy. Dwessy.
Dwessy. D-W-E-S-S-Y.
Yeah.
Dwessy.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good to have you. When you say Dwessy, I don't know, does that sound Ghanaian to you?
Dwessy is a combination of D and Wessy.
Okay.
So, like, there's always an apostrophe in the Dwessy. So, the D is for Daniel. My name is Daniel.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Then Wessy is just like a word I picked up from just randomly though.
Randomly?
Yeah, randomly though. I was trying to then I was trying to open another Facebook page. Oh. So Wizkid was raining there. So everybody Wheezy. So I wanted to use Wheezy, but I just typed Wessy and it just made sense. And my friends like Wessy is good. Knowing it to me that Wessy is actually an urban. This urban dictionary we have online, and Wessy is actually an urban name. So Wessy just means something that actually okay, it's actually good. Like I can say your performance was Wessy, your presentation was Wessy, like your performance was pretty good. It was, yeah, exactly. So everything just actually made sense. So Daniel Wessy.
Oh, nice one. So talk to us. Who is Dwessy?
Okay, Dwessy is an entertainer, an entrepreneur, and also an educationist.
Oh, educationist.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to expatiate on that?
I teach in a school, so that's the education part.
Okay.
Then entrepreneur, I'm a fashion designer.
Okay.
Yes, and then for entertainer, yes.
You sing?
Yes, I sing, I dance.
Okay. Oh, I like the dance
so
part.
I just frame everything entertainer. You understand? So instead of because you might see me at your party and I'm the host. Okay. You might see me at your party, I'm singing. You might see me at your party and I'm actually dancing, or I actually brought the dancers too. So I just Dwessy the entertainer.
Okay, let's break it down. Let's start with the education part.
Yeah.
You said you teach in a school.
Yeah.
Are we looking at a secondary school, primary school, a tertiary
Yeah,
institution?
a secondary school.
A secondary school.
Yeah, a secondary school.
What subject?
I teach economics.
Oh.
Economics, that's not expected.
Now I'll ask. What did you study in school?
I studied accounting.
Oh,
okay.
I studied accounting in school.
I see the connection now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get it. That explains the basis for being an entrepreneur as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's the experience like? Because in secondary school you have teenagers mostly, and they can be a handful, especially if they know you are also an entertainer. There's that possibility of not taking it so serious, like sorry, singing. No. So how do you try to distinguish both sides of you? When you're in class, you're all serious, uptight.
Yeah. So it's funny though, because when I'm in class, I try to give them that class mood. Okay. You understand? And when I'm out of the class, I try to bring in that. So I try to when I get a job in a school, I give them that impression that probably for like a term they might not even know I'm into entertainment. Oh, so I try to give them that strict and that sincere part of me that okay, that's so that okay, yes, okay, this is all business, yeah. So later on, you know, students, you know, this world now, they don't find way to know what you're actually doing. You understand? And why I actually have the passion for teaching is that my students are usually my inspiration. Oh. So you see, most of my songs, inspiration comes from my students. You understand? So like after I finished university, the first song I actually dropped officially when I wanted to actually start up music back, the inspiration came from my students. Oh, you understand? So great. And I like to actually inspire children to do more. So that's why the passion for teaching is just there. Oh, okay. So when I'm in class, they know I'm in class. So when it's time for play, yes, we actually play. Yeah. So
all right. Talking about your music career, you said something now. You started back. So I mean, what has been the journey for you?
It has been challenging though. It has been challenging because you know the parent factor. My dad is not really fully in support of music. Okay. So and being in school, when I went to a polytechnic. Okay. And I also went to university. So the music I started when I was in polytechnic, when I just finished my secondary school. Okay. So I started, you know, friends and all. So okay, let's do this. So that was like for 2 years. So basically from 2010 to 2012, it was all play stuff. So 2012, I actually dropped an like an official single, you know, Party Tonight. So, but after I left, then when I got admission into university, I like, okay, this university, we need to actually make this thing serious. So I like, okay, let me just lay low for music and let's focus on the career and the certificate, so that at least, okay, when I'm done, okay, this is the certificate. So I actually just had a pause then. I was just doing low-key, then. So when I finished from university, I think that was 2016, I now actually came back into the music and I started pushing back from there. Yeah.
All right. So how would you describe your sound? What kind of artist are you?
Okay, I would say I'm a Afro-pop artist because I try to bring in infuse rap and the Afro vibe into music. So I won't say I'm a rapper, because you know rap, you know, we have hardcore rappers. Yeah. So I just put rap into a song to actually make the song, give it another vibe. You understand? So I might be singing, I just switch the next 4 bars, I give you one or 2 bars, and I go back into the music and all. So I just say Afro pop, you know, the pop for the rap, then the Afro for the new school vibe. Okay,
let's talk about, you know, your comeback to the industry, as it were. How has that journey been? I know you're an independent artist, and it can be challenging at times, you know, you promoting your songs, paying for studio sessions, you know, just pushing yourself out there.
Yeah, it's been good. I'll say it's been practically it's been good, because I try to see if I can actually get, at first it's try to pursue some record labels to actually sign in and all, but I see that we have some artists that are actually pushing themselves independently and they're actually making sense. Yeah. So I just use the work I do and my business to actually fund
the music.
Okay. You understand? So I use practically the money that's been gotten from the business and the clothing line, I push it into the music. You understand? So, but at first it has been, you know, the money won't come like that. Exactly. But that's like I see that I can do different things in entertainment. Instead of just focusing on music, let me focus on some things in entertainment that I will still bring in front. Because you know, as you get older, priorities start to change and all. So I love entertainment. I don't want to leave entertainment, but how can I still be making money from entertainment and I still be enjoying what I'm still doing? So that's where the diversifying in the music now comes in the entertainment now coming. So let's do dance, let's do let's host events, let's just do everything entertainment, so that at least money can come in from different angles. So but generally it has been challenging, but I just thank God that we've been pushing so far, and with support from families and friends that they see that this guy is actually, you know, when they see that you're actually doing something they want to actually support you. So
all right.
We'll come back to your music in a bit. The clothing line, how did that come about? Fashion, you've always been a fashionista, or you just picked up the interest at some point?
I would just say practically I love fashion.
Okay.
I love fashion, but I didn't really picture myself going into the fashion line from onset. But I know I love fashion because practically this side of me, the entertainer and the entrepreneur side of me, let me say, is coming from my mom.
Oh, okay.
Then the education is from my dad.
That's balance.
So yeah, exactly. So the fashion thing is, my mom is into fashion.
Okay.
My mom is into fashion. So when I was in school, I actually made a particular design for myself, mixed with this kente and all. So I made it for myself, and few of my friends actually loved it. So I started making it for them.
Did you learn from your mom?
I would say yes, because some of the tricks, some of the creative ideas, she brings it. You understand? I want to do this. She'll be like, okay, let's do it this way, let's do it this way, let's do it this way, and it's actually going to come out nice. So let me say, I actually learned from my from my mom. So I made for some of my friends. Not like I just collect the cost of production. Okay, this is, and I make it for them. Well, after I finished school, you understand, I started posting some of those things online. Then back then, internet was not really like now. But we just post on Facebook. If you love, you can DM. Let's make some for you and all. So then, like I said, I actually appreciate my family and friends a lot. You understand? Most of the people that actually patronize first were my family and friends. You understand? Like I got my first major contract from the family or from my elder sister. She just called me. Okay, I also want to have a birthday and they want to put on my collection for this. So I was saying my students. My students actually. Then I do some of the crafts at home. It was basically Africa print and all. So we were cutting. My students, one of the person actually helped me do some of the cuttings and all. She was like, okay, why don't you actually come up with a name and let's brand the name on this stuff? Okay, brand the name on this stuff. Okay, I went to meet the guy, my friend in charge of customizing and all. Okay, I want to actually customize something, but what name can we use? And we're like, okay. Then my student was like, okay, how can we use Dwessy collection? Okay, Dwessy collection. Okay, Dwessy collection. Then we just came up with Dwessy collection. So practically the business started from when I was in school, but everything started when I finished school. Because I actually said, okay, what can I actually do? Okay, then the music when I finished school, the business when I finished school. All 2016 though.
All
2016.
But didn't you ever picture yourself? I mean, you studied accounting. You didn't picture yourself working in a bank or working in one of those, we have the top four, the big four. I mean, you could have thought about working in those places as an accountant.
To be sincere, right from there, I don't really like the banking system. I don't like the banking. The banking industry. I don't really fancy the banking industry. I would have loved to probably work in a manufacturing industry. If I actually want to work in a manufacturing industry. But at some point I pictured myself, okay, probably working in a manufacturing industry and all. But after I finished from school and I went to teach, and I saw that, wow, I actually connect with teaching and all, and I actually enjoy teaching. And like, okay, I think I'm actually going to focus on teaching. I went to serve, they posted me to a school again. That drew more passion for the teaching also. Wow, I think this teaching stuff, now we go still do later. So I think, when I finished from NYC, I submitted a few applications, I went for a few interviews, I think like 3 or thereabouts. I'm more like, man, I think we'll just focus on teaching because I actually still wanted to do entertainment, and if I actually get a major job, I'll have to do entertainment. So that's one of the reasons why I actually went for teaching again, because I think I'll have time to do flexibility. Yeah. So.
Okay, let's get back to music now. Okay, from the time you finished school and music began properly, to now, what has been the acceptability, within the industry?
It has been good. It has been good. You just to just penetrate the industry is actually very very difficult, and to actually get that big breakthrough is actually very difficult. But so far so good. Those that have been listening to my song, they've been accepting it, and the acceptance has been very, 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 very okay. Right from the single I dropped immediately, I left school.
Yeah.
And last year. Yes. So it has been encouraging, because me being a fashion designer.
Yeah.
I started going for fashion shows. So
you performed there?
Yeah. So when I showcase and they see, okay, you are showcasing and you came to perform, people want to actually
that's true.
So
gives you an edge.
Exactly, it gives me an edge. So practically any show I go to, I actually get 1 or 2 persons that will actually exchange number and I like you, I like your sound, I like your sound, I like your sound, I like your design, I like your sound. You sing, you make clothes. Yeah. So it's just the fashion actually helps the music also.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Earlier, you were talking about, labels, how that you probably tried contacting some and all. So, is it that you really desire to be on a label? Is that your desire?
I'll say now, with the stage I am now, I'll say not really. Not really. With the stage I am now, because I actually want to actually build my own brand now, because it's what we have been building since 2019.
Okay.
We're trying to build a brand. But if I can see a label, probably the label will just be okay to actually build, having that concrete or having that foundation in the industry. Because what we are doing now is just like a fair. By the time you have a label that comes in, you actually have to penetrate in some 1 or 2 places and you know more about the industry. So I would just say for now, if I can see, if I see a label, yes, I'll accept the offer of the label and see how far we can go. But because I know that practically a lot of people are now looking up to me and they say, okay, Dwessy, because of what we have actually been doing, you understand? So if I'm to be with the label, probably I don't want to actually stay long in the label. Okay. The label is just to give me that exposure.
Okay.
Exposure, yes. So that as to build a brand, yes, and come up with people, because I see that what I'm actually doing now is not just me. I'm actually doing it for a lot of people that are coming up. You understand?
You hear this a lot when you interview musicians. They always talk about, okay, the people ahead, they're encouraging us, they are making us understand that we can do it. And I see you that you're also towing that line, saying, you know what, I'm not just doing this for myself, I'm doing this for those who are coming. Why is that so?
Because now it's still based on, I think, based on my student also, based on the student also. Like most of the people that are like I work with, from let's say from 2018 to now, like 70% are my students that I've actually taught. You understand? And you see, most of them get inspired because of what I do. Not everybody are going to work in a bank, not everybody is going to be a doctor, some that want to actually go into entertainment. When they see that, okay, my teacher is actually, let me just put the word, responsible, and is still
an entertainer.
So I can actually do that. So I try to nurture students and see how you can still follow your dreams. So a lot of people, the people that I have like that are actually looking up, okay, Dwessy, what Dwessy wants to do are practically my students. So that's what actually triggers me to actually want to do more. And you see that the concert that we're actually planning on, we have more of upcoming that want to give that platform. Because that's one of the challenges I actually faced, getting shows, getting bigger platform to actually perform.
Talking about bigger shows and platforms, how well are you utilizing digital channels, to push yourself out there?
Yeah, since the existence of digital channels, we have to revolve with what the world is doing, you understand? So immediately digital channels started making, coming into the industry and all, we tried to put in I tried to upload my songs, even songs that I've dropped the past years. We tried to put it in those digital channels. Like since 2019, we have. So, I started putting my songs on digital channels, you understand? Because I'm always saying 2019 is 2019 was when we had the first concerts. So that was like when I dropped my first EP. You understand? So the first EP just consisted of some of the songs I dropped previous years. I added it into the EP and I dropped some new songs too on the EP. So practically we've been utilizing the digital channel very well, and looking at, I think the last time we checked on, I think we had up to like basically on all platform, we had up to like 3 million streams.
That's not bad. Good.
On all platform, 3 million streams, like based on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all. From that EP, we actually dropped years back, 2019. So I think
that's a good one.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about the music now. You said you released an EP in 2019. I don't know if you've released any other one afterwards, but what projects are we looking at? Are you working on an EP? Are we expecting a single or an album anytime soon?
Okay, so after the EP for 2019, I've not dropped another EP so far, just singles.
Okay.
So because of the fact that I'm still pushing myself and we've not gotten to that point yet. So I try to just probably a year drop a single a year, try to push it, increase the fan base. The next year comes again, I drop another, increase the fan base.
You think one would do?
I was going to ask the same question. Do you think that strategy is really working, giving you what you want?
Consistency.
Yeah.
Yes. Now that is the reason for okay, 2019 when we dropped the EP. I think 2020 that was when we dropped. I think I released about 2 songs 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, so I practically try to do some features. Features like feature people or covers of songs. You understand? Why me and my team are trying to look at a single per year is resources to actually push that single. You understand? So it's not about just dropping songs and you don't push the song. You understand? When you drop a song and you push it, before the song is actually going and everybody are trying to get bored of the song, we try to bring in another thing. You understand? Like this year, the major project we've actually worked on this year is the Shalewa series. The Shalewa series. I think that was all. We played the episode 1. Yeah, so that was the Shalewa series. So it's the major thing is giving the audience that something to keep you going. Exactly, something to keep you going and let them see that this guy is actually consistent. You understand? So I don't just believe that as an upcoming you keep dropping singles back to back, because even when I drop my EP, there are some songs on the EP that people don't still know. Because it's an EP, they just focus on probably the hits, the song that they like the most, and some songs will just be left. So practically what we did for the EP, like I said, most of the songs that I dropped previous years, I was dropping a year. We added it to the EP, and we just added like 2 new songs.
Okay. Let's talk about your concerts. Before we go, I know you talked about the concerts. When is it happening? Where is it happening? And
how to get
there, especially for the fast rising artists. You talked about that the concert is mainly for them to give them that platform of expression.
Yes. Okay, so the concert is it's always in the month of June.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the name of the concert is always Dwessy and June Family.
Oh, okay.
So that's always the name of the concert, Dwessy and June Family.
Okay.
But this year, due to some logistics reasons,
had to move to
December. So we said, December we can't use Dwessy and June Family in December. So we had to come up with another name for the concert. So that was what Bet's Dwessy Live in concert. Okay. So like I said, the first official edition was 2019.
Okay.
Understand? So 2020 we didn't because of Corona.
Yes. Yeah.
We actually still did something, but it was it was a studio.
Okay.
So it was a live streaming. It was Facebook and Instagram. So then last year we had one also last year. Then this year. So this year is on the 11th of December. That's on Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Yes. So at Lagos Theatre Igondo.
Okay.
So it's a combination of music, fashion, dance, comedy, drama.
Okay. Quickly, in 30 seconds, you said it's strictly for fast rising artists to express themselves.
Yes.
For those who are watching now and they feel like, this is a good platform for me to come perform, how can they do that?
Okay, they can reach out to us. We have an official page for the concerts.
Okay.
That's on Instagram. So Dwessy Live in Concerts.
Okay.
No space. Dwessy Live in Concerts.
Okay.
So they should just message us there. Then we'll reply and tell them what to do.
Okay.
Yes. So or they can actually message me on my personal page. That's at @IAM_Dwessy on Instagram. Also at @IAM_Dwessy. And for the tickets bookings, they can get tickets online. We partnered with iBlue.
Okay.
So you can get the ticket on iBlue. Just the link is on our Instagram bio. So the link to get the tickets. So once you click on the link, it takes you to get the tickets. We have regular tickets for 2,000 naira. We have VIP tickets for 5,000 naira, and we have the front row tickets for 10,000 naira. So.
Okay. All right, thank you so much for coming on the show and for sharing with us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. Well, we'll take a break now, but of course, when we come back, we'll be speaking with a guitarist and a spoken word artist. I guess we have to listen to her right now. So when we're back, you get to see her in the studio. Stay with us.